Okay, so we are starting another video today. I finally got my capture card and all the, well, not all of, but I got the necessary cords I needed to screen record my iPad. I'm still waiting on the necessary cord I need to screen record my Switch. I bought one from Walmart yesterday and it just straight up doesn't work. So I had to, I went and returned it, and then I found myself a better one, hopefully a better one. It should be coming in the mail at the end of the week. But hey, I've got my iPad, so that means that I can record Strike Force for y'all again. And it'll be better quality video than previous ones. Hopefully, at least. So my husband's out of the house again. My daughter is she's watching cartoons and coloring, and I know you can't see me, but just imagine me putting air quotes around the word coloring, because she has a bunch of markers, but she doesn't know how to take the tops off, and I'm not going to teach her, and I'm not going to take the tops off for her. Why would I do that when she's perfectly happy taking the marker with the cap still on it and rubbing it on a piece of paper, and there's no color coming out, but she seems happy. So she's like pretending to color, I guess. I don't know, but she's I'm gonna just let her be happy and not show her any different way to use a marker. Anyway, so we've got to join this raid, which, hold on, let me remind myself, this new alliance we've got lane assignments for the raids, and it's working really well for us. And I always need to remind myself of what it's always the same lane assignment. For the Ultimus raids, we have set lane assignments, and then for the Alpha raids, there's set lane assignments that don't change. I mean, maybe there might be adjustments down the line, but for now they're set for every raid. It's going to be the same. But me, I'm so forgetful all the time, and I get paranoid that I'm going to forget which lane it is, so I always double check to make sure I don't steal somebody's lane on accident. But okay, so I'm Strike Team 1, center lanes. So let's see here. Let's go this way. Also, full disclosure, I suck. I am probably one of the weakest, if not the weakest person in this alliance. I'm trying real hard though. I participate a lot, and I'm really trying to beef up my people. I probably only got into this alliance because of my husband. He's, one of the big, strong, good players. They like keeping him around. They know they'd lose him if they lost me. But honestly, like, they're all so nice. They're all very understanding of where we're at, where people are at power-wise, and try to help out, accommodate. Like, as long as I'm participating and trying, they're good, because they know everybody's been at this power level at some point, everybody joined the game at different times, everybody advances at different paces, and they were all me at one point. Just a little baby player. trying their best, you know. So they so yeah, they're all trying to, you know, they give tips and all this kind of stuff, and they know I'm, you know, powering on my players. I'm advancing. I'm trying. Jeez, my kid is over there screeching, happy screeching. She's watching Mickey Mouse Clubhouse again, and she's, you know, doing a little excited screech because they're like blasting off in a rocket or something. I don't know, but yeah, everybody is so understanding and helpful, and I'm really doing my best. The part I struggle with the most is the raids, because they do the higher level raids that are more on par with the rest of the Alliance's power level. So I just get destroyed every raid, but I still participate, I still try. Then I get all of the great raid rewards from these higher level raids, and I use that to power up my people, you know, and try to advance and catch up at least a little bit, you know. Let's see, let's use my, where's shield? But yeah, that's what I'm doing right now, is the raid. But yeah, that, well, the raid and then the war are the two parts that I struggle the most. You know, but I still, like I said, I still participate. I have all my best teams in my war defense because I feel like I'm better. I help my team out more having a strong defense than just sitting there struggling to attack people and not having a good defense, you know. So yeah. So yeah, I have all my best teams on defense, and now I'm working on boosting up my the teams I have left over that I can use for attack. Let's use my queens. And then somebody made a really good chart about, based on bonuses and stuff, what kind of bonuses different teams get for war attack and war defense and all of that, and so which teams are better to build up for your war defense and which ones are better to build up for your war attack. And so I'm going to be doing some, once I power up more of those teams, I'm going to be doing some shuffling around and putting better teams on, making my defense better. Oh, I should have used my other move, my other Star-Lord move, but I didn't. Too late. It's too late to apologize. Oh my gosh. My computer keeps trying to remind me of something. I keep telling it to remind me later. Alright, we got one more attack we can do for now on this raid. Oh goodness, who should I use? Let's use Hydra. I don't have Red Skull, and that really hurts my Hydra team. Like, my Hydra team's effectiveness. It would be 10 times more effective with Red Skull on it. Oh my gosh, Red Skull Hydra teams are so annoying to go against. Trash. Trash. 5 attacks, I killed 3 people. Absolute garbage. I try to have a pretty balanced roster too. So that's why my top people aren't as strong as they could be, because I try to share the love and also power up my lower people. See, even my lowest people are, level, my lowest level is level 31, and I try to power them up into the 40s, as quickly as possible, which reminds me I can power her up. Yeah, and see my lowest gear tiers, tier 4. I try to get them up to tier 5 as soon as possible. And then I go from the top down from there. So, yeah. All my top people are level 68. So my level is 77, so they would top out at level 77. But yeah, they're only 68 because I use so much training on lower level ones whenever I unlock someone to get them up to, because I want them all to at least be usable for something, because I use the lower levels like in the war. If I go up against one of the generic like default shield teams, I don't want to use, like, even if I just use one character, like, I don't want to use like a stronger character that I could save for a stronger team. So I just take, a handful of my very bottom people that I wouldn't be able to use against anybody else in the war, and I go use those against the generic shield teams. So, getting my bottom people up to a reasonable level makes them so they're at least useful for that. Because if they were still at like level 1 or 10 or whatever, and they were still like less than 1,000 power, like they wouldn't even really be useful for that. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, my timer just went off. Oh, excuse me. My timer just went off. Oops, I didn't mean to click on that. So I am going to get off of here for now.